super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet, going deep. It's Torius with.
Yo, you already know it's Young Fuze in this bitch.
Alright, Young Fuze. You go by Matt Fuze or Young Fuze? How do you like to go by?
It's Matt Fuze, but I mean it's Young Fuze. It really don't matter.
No,
I'm Matt Fuze, Young Fuze. I'm the same shit.
What do you do, Young Fuze? Matt Fuze?
Make music, bro. I'm an artist. I really do whatever. You feel me? I could sell if I have to.
Nah, yeah.
I make music like it's on. We got the team FGC. We all do whatever.
So
like,
what does FGC stand for?
That's Face Skate Community. Face Skate. So we face skated wherever, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, a lot of people like to pull up on beef shit and talk a lot of shit. Like, we good vibes. Like, we fuck with whoever. If you fuck with us, we fuck with you. If you don't fuck with us, then it is what it is. Like,
Nah, yeah.
I still support anybody who do what they do. I don't give a fuck.
So you guys, you're from out here, right? From out here in Florida?
Yeah, I'm from Deerfield, like Ratchet from Lake Worth, Palm Beach, Chico from Palm Beach. You feel me? We from everywhere. I'm from Deerfield though. I'm from Broward. Like I was born in Massachusetts, but I grew up in Broward. I moved here when I was 4.
So do you remember anything from Massachusetts?
No, I don't know shit. Last time I went there, I had like dinner in the basement. Like it was like
Really?
the whole. It was a crazy shit. I don't know nothing about Massachusetts.
Damn. So what was your childhood like? Being brought up out here.
It was. I mean, it was chill. My mom like was always blessing me with shit. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I grew up blessed as fuck. Like we ain't have a lot of money. Like we never had all that. Like we just lived in a small little apartment and shit. But my mom always blessed me with food and like I grew up skateboarding. Like I started skateboarding when I was 11.
Yeah, I remember you told me like your life was all about skating, right?
That's all it was, yeah. So I started skating when I was 11. I skated till I was like 14. And then I had like a little party stage where I like to go out to like all the raves and shit when I was a jit.
You were into like EDM?
Yeah, I was into EDM when I was a jit. And like I would do a lot of like mollies. Like a lot of mollies. Like we would pop them hoes like it was candy.
Really?
Bro, like.
Were you fucking with Molly water too?
Yeah, bitch, I overdosed on them hoes. I overdosed when I was 16 on them when I was a jit. On some stupid shit, because, like, I was just partying too much. At first, it was the rave scene, and then when I stopped, we was still jigging, like, till I was, like, 16. And when I overdosed, everybody stopped, because, like, I just took too much at once. Like, it was on some crazy shit. And then after that, even I stopped. Like, everybody stopped. It was like, fuck that shit. And I didn't smoke weed. Like I didn't do no jigs. Like I just drank alcohol and partying. Like we was fucking bitches and turning up every day, making money. We was selling shit and just turning up. You feel me?
Nah, yeah.
Nah, it was crazy.
So like, how that shift in lifestyle like transform you into like the music and stuff?
Well, when I was 16, I did this song with this kid, and then like, I guess like a label caught on to it, and like this like label signed me when I was like 15, 16, and I got into this crazy contract, and like this shit got fucked up, bro, and they sat me down for like 5 years.
But did you already have that mindset shift?
Nah, bro, like I wasn't ready for nothing. Like I just took the first opportunity that came at me. I thought I could change my life. So, like, I took that opportunity, and it fucked me up, bro. Like, they sat me down for 5 years. Nobody believed in the shit that I was doing. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I was wasting time. My whole team lost motivation. Like, nobody was believing in it no more, you feel me? And then after 4 years...
Well, what kind of music were you making at that time?
Bro, it was just it was boom bap, like it was old school hip hop. Like I didn't have like a image, like I didn't have nothing. Like you feel me? I was just like making my music and being this like little kid who really didn't have shit. You feel me? I was just going with the flow. No artist development whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nobody really taught. I never had a dad. Like I had a dad. Like I'm grateful for my father. You feel me? Because like he showed love after a little while. But like to grow up, like I never really had too much of a father figure. So like
someone to look up to.
Yeah, nothing like to really learn from. You feel me? Somebody to look up to learn from in general. Like I had to learn.
Did you ever like see that father figure as like someone like on TV or like do books or like?
Bro, I ain't have
something like
nobody, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, when I got signed, like, I looked at a couple of the higher ups in a label like that, but like everybody really let me down. So it's like, you feel me? Like, that shit don't even matter to me. But aside from all of that shit, it's like, it was good though. It was good that shit happened, because that shit's like, that's what made me learn what I had to learn. That's what made me play back like my whole producer team, FGC in general. Like, all of this was built off of that bullshit that I had to go through, and like, I'm grateful for that shit. Like, you feel me? Like, you need to go through something to really like build something. Like, you feel me? Like, nothing's really easy. A lot of artists nowadays think you just come out there and you bullshit and go through this little shit and you become a millionaire. Like, it's cool to be a millionaire, and then when you got to pay back that check, you feel me? When you got to when you get put into a position where you got to really give everything back. Like, yeah, you got $2 million up front, but now you got to give that $2 million back, and what do? You stuck in a scenario where you can't do shit. You feel me? I'm not going to get put into that scenario. I learned from that shit at an early age, and now I know what I got to deal with. I know what kind of business I need to get into.
And like the people, you're like, do you feel like you're more able to read people and like their intentions?
Yeah, bro, absolutely. I know who's bullshitting me now. I know who I got to be around. Like, I know what I got to do to grow. Like, I know, like I'm lit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm fucking bitches. I'm turning up. I'm a young kid, bro. I'm 21 years old. But at the same time, I'm on a boss mentality. Like, I want to make sure that I'm a millionaire. I want to make sure that everything I do is right, and I don't got time to bullshit. Like,
you feel like your circle helps to simulate that mentality, like to help boost you up?
Everybody. My circle is what makes me. Like, my circle, FGC. It's not just Matt Fuze. If it was just me, bro, it wouldn't work. I need Nick. I need Chico. I need Rachel. I need Ice. I need Ratchet. I need Burrito. I need everybody, because they all play a role, and it's like, this is what's gonna make history. I want to change the world. You feel me?
No, yeah.
And it's like, I can't do that alone. I need to make sure I got my team with me and everybody's on the same mindset. And like, we not on bullshit. Like, I'm ready to turn up. Don't get me wrong. Like, let's turn the fuck up. I'm young. Like, I'm ready to have fun. But at the same time, it's like, I know when it's time to do this, and I know when it's time to do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's how I roll. Like, I'm really serious about that. I want to make sure that I move correctly.
Let's take it back to like your childhood. Like, what would an average day for Matt Fuze be like growing up? And what did you learn from
before everything that's going on now?
Yeah.
School. I wake up, skip school. I dropped out when I was 15.
Really?
Yeah.
You got like a GED, or you just like?
I don't got shit. I want to get a GED now, but like, I never fit in. Like, I went to Deerfield High, and like, I was skateboarding and bullshit, and then, I didn't fit in. You feel me? And a lot of people like fucked with me in school. Like, a lot of people, I got money taken out of my pocket. I got picked up by my neck before in school. Yeah, bro, I got fucked with in school.
You were like bullied, or they were just like?
Yeah, you could put it that way. I wasn't soft, because I would fight back every single time, and I got my ass whooped. Not really get my ass whooped, but I got fucked with. Niggas would grab me by my neck and take my money and shit, but I'll fight back. You feel me? But it's like, I'm a small ass individual. Like, I'm I was in high school at an early age. So I'm a short ass jit trying to fucking do what I gotta do, and I got 3 people on top of me taking my shit, whooping my fucking ass and shit. Like, you feel me?
Did you learn how to fight?
Yeah, I mean, you have to. It's like jail. Like, I got kicked out of Deerfield because of that.
Bro? I
got kicked out of Deerfield because of that. Like, I got to, and like, it's all the fights and I got kicked out, all the bullshit. And then I went to Mavericks, where you got to get scanned and all of that shit.
You got to get what?
You got to get scanned before you get into school, in case you got a gun and shit at Mavericks. And my teacher...
It's so funny, like, everyone, like, that's the bad school, everyone. Like, in my school, they were like, oh, I got to get my grades right, otherwise I'm going to go to Mavericks.
Yeah, that's where I went. That's where I got sent to. And then my teacher tried fucking me when I was 15. Shouts out to O'Neal. O'Neal's probably going to watch this one day and see this. O'Neal's my homeboy, and our teacher tried fucking us. And I was 15, he was 17. Yeah. And the police caught on, because he had a team alleyway and shit. And like, I don't know what happened. The police caught on. They got to me, and they
Nah,
took my
'cause-
social medias. Like, actually, the security guard at the school took my social media and got on it and took all the paperwork, printed everything that the teacher sent me. He got fired because that's illegal. So
Yeah,
he
how
got.
do you even do that? They took
I
your
don't.
phone?
Well, I gave them. I was young. I was like 15, so I gave them my social media. Like, yo, look, like, because they was telling me I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you threatening me, like, fuck it. Like, you want to see my Facebook? Like, I ain't do shit. I was trying to pipe this teacher, and I was like,
So was that like a good experience for you, or like was that? Like,
nah, it was
traumatizing?
crazy because like it wasn't like simple. It was like the police came to the school. They brought me out of the school. I had to deal with a whole bunch of investigations. I was 15, bro. This teacher's like 37 fucking years old.
Yeah.
So to the police, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So like I had to go to like court, and I had to go to like a whole bunch of shit. I told him like I don't know shit.
Cause I seen like, I don't know, like I always think that like that situation is always different for like guys and girls. Cause if it was a guy teacher, like on a girl, it would be like way different. But like, cause I seen like on Twitter, some like this lady teacher, she was like doing the same shit with like with a student, and then like she paid like $26,000 to him, and then he still like ratted on her.
Nah.
So like everyone like on the mentions were like, yo, like she paid him and he still snitched.
Nah, we didn't snitch on this lady. Well, I didn't snitch on this lady. Fucking, it was just more of like I don't know, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Me personally, like they didn't even put my name out. Like
Really?
if you look up, my homeboy like got all this shit up, but like me, I didn't even have my name out or nothing. Like I was just. They just came at me with it, and I was legit. So they kind of forced me to give out the information, and then like I just went with it. Like I'm not going to jail. Like I'm 15 years old. Like fuck that shit. Like I don't give a fuck. My teacher was trying to pipe. I was trying to like see what's going on. You feel me? So I was going along.
Like, would you have lost your virginity?
I was a virgin back then, bro. I was 15, bro. Like I piped the bitch the year after. Like you feel me? Like yeah. Like I was waiting on that whole. Like I was like. But after that shit went crazy. Shit went sideways. But I was a virgin back then. But I was like, because she hit me up, bro. Sunset Music Festival. And she was hitting me up on some crazy shit. Like, come over to the crib. We could smoke. Like, I don't smoke, bitch. I'm over there like, bitch, who is you? Like, I don't smoke. So
I'm
back
thinking
then,
she's young, but I remember you said she's 37.
she's like 37. Yeah, she's older, bro. And she's like, we could smoke, we could cuddle and all this shit. And I'm like, I'm 15 and you like 30 some years old and I don't smoke no weed. But fuck it. Like, you feel me?
That's always such a weird situation to hear about because all my teachers hated me.
They hated you?
Yeah.
Bro, my teachers hated me too, bro.
I would never
this
get
one
along
wanted
with
to
a
fuck.
teacher. So like you hearing that from you, like what the fuck?
This one was trying to pipe. Yo, y'all, bro. Damn, I would put her name out, but let me not do that because I don't know if I would get sued or some shit. That bitch would fuck me up. But that shit was crazy as fuck. One day I might just put that shit out there, bro, and just like everybody could look it up.
When did you start seeing like things needed to change with like your lifestyle and stuff? When you started like actually seeing like I have like when did your vision pop up in your head pretty much?
Well, I was like depressed as fuck, bro. Like I wanted to like fucking kill myself because I wanted to make music, but I had no lane. And I signed to that label, so I was like sitting down and like nobody believed in my shit. So Playback, bro, they're a blessing, bro. Shouts out Playback forever, bro. Nick, shouts out Ice, shouts out Sus, shouts out everybody in Playback. That's a blessing. That's the people I'm most grateful for aside from FGC. We all FGC, so I'm grateful for everybody. But they came through, bro, and we just started working. And I started going to the gym, bro. Like, I put music aside. Like, I put everything aside. I just went to the gym and went crazy, bro. Like, you feel me? With health and shit, mental. Like, I needed to mentally, like, prepare myself for life. Like,
Were you playing any sports?
Nah. I was just working out and, like, eating healthy as fuck, bro, and, like, fixing my mentality. And, like, I was doing hella drugs and shit. Like, not drugs, but, like, I was...
Like weed and stuff?
Weed, like, we was popping jigs. Like, we was turning up. And, like, I put all that aside, like, for, like, almost a year. And, like, I found out who I was as a person because I was lost as shit. And, like, I didn't know who Matt as a person was. Like, you feel me? I was crazy. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to find out who I am as a person. I took time for myself. Once I found out who I was, that's when I started making music and shit. And like that's when I really started making records. And back then I was still signing shit. I didn't know that I got into a crazy contract or whatever. I was fucking with Playback, and we was just making songs, bro. And then like once I found out about the contract, like by then like I was like, my mind was right. Like I was like, I know what I gotta do. You feel me?
Yeah. So what was like when you made your first song? What was that like? And was it actually like in a professional studio environment, or was it
My
like,
first song ever?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Before getting ever signed to any kind of label, I was fucking like, I was in Deerfield in a trap, like in the super trap with like another kind of like independent record label. But this was like some other shit. You feel me? Like this was just some shit. And like we was every single day, like bro, I was popping, bro, was getting lit, bro. Like we,
Really?
bro, I was like 110 pounds, bro. Fucking, we was turning up, bro. We was taking jigs every single day, back to 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 back, turning up, getting fucked up, and just going to the studio and turning up in the trap. But we wasn't making no moves, no following, no kind of like nothing, nothing. We were just making music,
just
living
having
life,
fun?
just having fun, literally. And then when I got out of that situation is when I got signed to the independent label, and then I got put to the side for like years, bro. But like all those years that I got put to the side, like I met people that I had to meet. Like I learned what I had to do. I met artists. Like,
so were they telling you not to like make music at all?
Nigga, they was trying to control me. Like, you feel me? Like they was trying to like. All right, so I was just getting like, we were just basically trying to come up with something that I was not realistically, and it didn't work. Like you can't like, you feel me? You can't. It's like trying to turn a fucking Cadillac to a Lamborghini. You don't do that. You feel me? You can't do that. You feel me? A Lamborghini's a Lamborghini. A Cadillac's a Cadillac. You feel me? Like if that's the way to put it, like it's impossible. So like I had to find out what I was as a person, and I got myself out that situation. I said, fuck that. Like I need to worry about me. And like I said, bro, like once I found out that I was in a fucked up situation, I got myself out of it. Like I really I prayed about that shit, bro. Like I was just going at it personally, bro.
Like when you were in that situation, did you ever think, you know, like someone bigger like Def Jam or like Atlantic is gonna like come scoop me up or anything like that?
It got to a point where everybody doubted it. I doubted my fucking self, bro. My whole team fell off. I'm just working a 9 to 5.
You lost some motivation?
Everything, bro. I lost. Like I wanted to I would have, bruh, to a point where I would drive my car around and just like I'd have to ride alone to like have a peace of mind, cause like I would be so mad. Like I'll punch, like there's mad holes all over my house. Like I'll freak out, and not on some stupid shit, not on some jit shit, just on some like, yo, I don't know what to do with myself. You feel me? Because like aside from music, I don't got shit. Like I don't got no sort of talent. Like no school. Like I could sell drugs. I could do that. That's easy. Like that's what we did.
Help with that?
Huh?
Did RuneScape help with that?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. What you mean? RuneScape was the fucking key, bro. Cause I didn't smoke weed, bro. You feel me? So like I would play video games like.
I feel like RuneScape was like the biggest stoner game.
That was the life change, because I had a homeboy. I had Izzy. Like I had all my homeboys back in the day, and we would just get on Skype and like. Fuck school, like fuck all that shit. You feel me? That's how I felt back then. Like fuck all that. Excuse me. I wouldn't fuck all the shit that I fit in here.
Were your parents like trying to like make you like force you to go to school?
My dad had a fucking wife, bro, that controlled his ass, and my dad he lost it for years. He apologized to that, and my dad woke up to that, and we came to an agreement, and we came to an understanding, and I'm mature enough to understand that as a man, but me and my dad like that shit, nah. But my mom and shit, like. They was just trying to seek help. They thought I had problems.
Really?
They thought I had issues, because I was crazy. Aside from RuneScape, I skateboarded like a motherfucker. My mom. One day I should bring my mom to an interview. Maybe we could do that one day. So my mom could tell you how many times the police had brought me to my house.
Really?
My mom would vouch. She'll be honest. A lot of times. More than you could expect.
We'll get it straight from the source.
Every single motherfucking week.
But like, what were you doing? Like, that was so bad.
We would whip security guards' asses.
For real?
Yeah, we would trespass. Nothing too stupid, like no shooting, no gangster shit. Just like stupid young shit, you feel me? And like we were just smoking like, bro. We would take jigs and walk around the neighborhood. Police had to wake my mom up a couple times for that shit. So many stories. Police, like, bro, like, that shit's crazy. Like, that's, like, the most, like, that's, like, I don't know, it's too many different stories. My mom had to pick me up from, like, different situations. One time, I wish Brito was here. Brito's gonna be back in a bit. One time we was driving, some crazy shit happened. Remember, Chico, remember? I think you were with us. The cops had stopped us, and, like, Dallas, he's in Texas right now. He's about to be back. Shouts out Primo.
This your cousin?
Nah, it's my brother, bro. It's our homie's FGC. He's in Texas. He was driving, bro, and the cops had stopped us, bro. So listen, so we're just cooling, and the cops walking up to the window. And before the cop could get to the window, I lowered the window and I stick my head out as a shit, and I'm like, officer, just relax, you feel me? Like, we're cooling, like, and all you can smell is weed and alcohol in my breath, and I'm talking all this shit, like, man, I ain't drunk, I only drank a little bit and all this shit. My mom had to get called and shit. Dallas was in a fuck situation because Dallas had, like, he had a whole bunch of trouble that he was going
like
through.
On probation?
Bro, not on, like, now he's on probation, but back then he was going through some shit, and it's like, bro, I put us in the craziest. This is just one of the stories I can't forget, you feel me? Because it was just like, it was so stupid, like, it was something we could have saved, and I just lowered the window and just started talking my shit to the cops. They pulled me out. My mom had to come get me again. Like, this is like the 40th time she has to get me and shit. And the cops is like, we're going to arrest Dollars. Like, everybody's like, we're all about to go to jail. Like, my mom's even in trouble and shit. But, like, luckily, I don't know what happened.
Your mom was going to go to jail, too?
Nah, like, they was hot because, like, when my mom got there, they made me bring out the breathalyzer, and I took it from the cop's hands, and I breathed in it. Like, you feel me? When I breathed into it, I'm like, man, you bullshitting my mom, you stupid-ass motherfucker. Like, I ain't that drunk. Like, but the breathalyzer's talking elsewise. Like, this shit's like, he's like, look at this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, this shit's crazy.
You remember what it said? Like, what point it was?
Bro, wait till Brito gets here. He's going to be here.
Brito was at, like, a...
Nah, what was I on that day? Remember when the cops stopped Primo?
Yeah, way above the legal limit, I'm gonna tell you that right.
Bro, it was so above the legal limit that, like, the cop was like, he was stuttering when he was talking. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. You feel me? This nigga's trying to fuck you up. He's trying to bullshit you. And it was crazy.
And the cop
bro.
just stood there. He was just like chilling.
Nah, he wanted to arrest all of us. But, like, my mom did her mama thing and started apologizing and all that. My mom don't speak English, so I guess he felt bad. And he just let all of us go. But, like, bro, it was a crazy, like, Dallas was about to go to jail for the longest time because of this bullshit.
Damn.
That's just, like, something that's basic, you feel me? But it's, like, there's so many different stories. It's just, that's one of the, like I'd rather talk about funny times that I experienced. Like, that shit is just hilarious to me personally. So I think it's a cool thing to talk about.
You were just, like, barely escaped it?
Barely, bro. Like, that shit is, like, there's a whole lot of other stories, but that one is just... It's just, you know, there's certain moments where you personally fuck with, and that shit was just hilarious.
Do you talk about a lot in your music? You talk about, like, those experiences?
Yeah, but a lot of my music's not out. Like, nobody really, like, heard my shit yet. Like, this is, like, one of the first interviews I'm even doing before I start dropping my shit. Like, I'm gonna make an album, I'm gonna do shit that's gonna, like, I want to make sure, like, my music really reaches people. And I do talk a lot about, like, I talk about everything. I talk about my lifestyle. If you follow me, you know, like, my lifestyle's all over my story and shit.
How would you... Oh, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, so I talk about that a lot of, like, if you I'm going to talk about it a lot in my records.
How would you describe your sound?
I got my own sound. I got my own, like, my own kind of feel, really. Like, I don't really try to follow any sound. I kind of just go along with the flow. And
because I remember you told me that you didn't like anyone, like, biting off any other rappers' flows and stuff like that. And I noticed that your flow was a lot different from, like, anything else I've ever, like, really heard.
Yeah, like, I like to be original. Like, I kind of want to, like, like I get influenced. Like I'm influenced by artists. Like I really think like a lot of artists are dope. I think Young Thug's dope. I think Gunna's dope. I think like I even think people like Wi-Fi are dope. I definitely think X, R.I.P. X, like, you feel me, dope. Slump God, dope. Like, a lot of local artists are really talented in our area, but I really try to stick within my own sound. Like, I really try to make sure I want to make sure people are influenced by me.
Yeah.
And, like, there's no way to influence anybody if you're just jocking somebody's sound, if you just taking the same exact sound that they on. If that's what you do, then you just put yourself in a fuck situation.
What about when like people start making like Matt Fuze type beats and stuff?
Then that's fine. I mean, we have so good luck. There's so many different beats. I mean, if you're gonna make a Matt Fuze type beat, it's just like when I say good luck, it's like you better make sure it's extraordinary and different and great. Yeah. Because shouts out Playback, they're the ones that produce my beats, and they definitely next level, you know. Yeah. And it's like no hate to other producers, because dude, like nowadays all these people are Fruity Loops, like fucking Ableton, like all these people that are producing off of these systems are making insane records and insane production. That's so like, you feel me?
It's like right out their cribs
it's
too.
Fucking beautiful, nigga. Like these people making great sounds that change like people's whole vibes, and but think about it, when you control energy, that's a big thing. Whether it's sounds, whether it's vocals, if you can control energy, it's a great thing. If you can turn somebody's mood from fucking upside down to motherfucking forward to make somebody's day brighten up just because of a sound you created, then you're doing something great. And a lot of these artists, like even if it's on a basic tip, are doing that, and that shit is amazing. Like that shit is dope.
So how did you go from, you said that you went from like a boom bap sound to more like trappy, high 808s. I mean, like really distorted 808s. Lots of like, you know, trap sounding beats.
It is.
That was a long ass dive.
Some Cryptochronolite. But you gotta ask me that question again. That brought me back.
So what brought you from making boom bap what took you from rapping on boom bap beats to rapping on more like trappy sounds, distorted bass, high hi-hats, stuff like that?
Artist development. I just like, man, like growing up, bro, like I was looking up to like Big L, Meek Mill a lot. Like, you feel me? Like all these lyrical artists, and I just wanted to show the fact that I could rap.
Yeah.
I just wanted, like, I could rap. Like, I wanted respect. Like, I wanted to be on some shit that I'm not on, some fucking gangster shit. You feel me? Like, I wanted to, like, yeah, put your hands up, put your, like, all that shit. That shit that I'm not, I didn't grow up like that. You feel me? Yeah. But I loved it. Like, I loved it. So I was so passionate about it. Like, I would dream about shit, like, just going to New York and meeting, like, stupid little shit. Like I would literally, as a jit, I would dream about going to Queens or like Harlem and popping up at a gas station and seeing a random rap circle and hopping in it and showing people that I could spit, like all this crazy shit that like it just doesn't, like, if it didn't fit my image, like who I am as a person. But I loved it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm with it. And if I had those opportunities, I swear to God, I would have took them. Like, I would have been, like, in there, like, fuck it. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm in the jungle, bitch. I'm hopping in like a motherfucking zebra, bitch. Like a fucking lion, bitch.
So, like, talking about your image, how do you go from having no image at all to having the image that you have now? And how does an artist find an image if they don't know what to look for?
My team, my team, like, we sat down and, like, I look at myself, like, everything's a brand, and I gotta, like, find a way to please all my fans and all of my supporters, and I gotta make sure I make everybody happy. And it's like, I was like, if I just sit here like everybody else, there's no way to make everybody happy. So I need to be different. I need to make sure I need to be myself. I need to be me to the fullest, because these people are gonna love me. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like, if I show them who I am, they're gonna love me because I love them. Like, I love everybody who supports me. Like, I I love everybody who shows me love. Like, you, dude, like, I do this shit for the people that show me love. Like, you feel me? I do this shit for my family and for the people that support me. And it's like, I don't know. That's just what it's on, bro. Like, I'm just stuck on that subject. Like,
what about a quote that you live by? What's like one special quote?
It's what I got tied on my chest. From the ashes grow the roses of success. And that's just, like, it's so corny and, like, stupid. But it's, at the same time, it's facts. And the reason I live up to that shit is because I got it tatted on me when I was 16 years old. And it's, like, it's so truthful. Like, you feel me? From ashes grow roses. Like, you feel me? Like, in my scenario, it's, like, all the bullshit I've been through. And it's not just me. It's a lot of people. Like, everybody got a story. You feel me? And that story always starts from the bottom up. Some people have the story from the up to upper. You feel me? Like, some people got it like that. Some people are fortunate enough to get that money or be born with that money and just take advantage of it and take it to the next level and build a business for themselves. And that's great too, you feel me? Because you're still hustling and doing your own shit. But, like, in my scenario and in most scenarios, and
You're coming from, like, the dirt, from, like,
coming from shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when I go to Brazil, I want to bring a photographer and a videographer to show my family's house, just to show, like, what I'm my purpose. Like, you feel me? What I want to do, the reason I do this.
Do you feel like you'll be able to go to Brazil? Cause
I'm going to go to Brazil. I'm going to, no matter what. I'll do it myself. I'll pay my money. I got bread, bro. I work for that shit, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Have you been there before?
Yeah, I've been there multiple times. It's like, that's where I'm from, bro. That's where my family's from. And it's like, next time I go there, I'm going to go with a cameraman. And I'm going to show everybody what the fuck my family's going through.
I always hear it's mad dangerous.
Yeah, like I said, bro.
Is it really like how everyone says it is?
It is. It's murder fucking capital, bro. Like, it's just like it's just different people. It's just like over there, it's like it's you're not raised. Like, over here, there's hella law. There's no law there. You feel me? Do what you got to do. And, like, that's how we think. Like, it's just, that's the reality of the situation. Like, I'm not, like, no killer. You feel me? Like, you got to do what you got to do. And some people are, like, scared to do what they got to do. But, like, the reality of the situation, that's life. Like, that's what it is. And that's what we're taught ever since I've been a kid. It's like, you feel me? I never, like, done no stupid shit because, like, I'm, like, always on some positive notes. But if it came down to it, like, that's how I was raised. And that's how we're all raised over there.
What's like an example of doing what you got to do, but with, like, the music?
Anything, yeah,
like, like in grinding.
In general, bro. Like, that shit. When I say you do what you got to do, I'm not talking about no gangster shit. I'm talking about in life in general. Like, you feel me? If you get put in a situation where you got to back yourself up, you do what you got to do. If you get put in a situation where your analytics are running down because you're not grinding enough, you do what you got to do. If you got to come up with some content, you do what you got to fucking do. You feel me? If you're falling off and you're not making a record and you can't do any songs, then if you don't do what you gotta fucking do, then you're fucked. Then you put yourself in a fuck situation. You fall off.
How would you see that similar as, you know, like selling your soul? Like, let's say, like, you know, artists.
I think that shit is pussy. I think that shit is soft. I think that shit is for people that are weak. I think that shit is for people that can't do it. I think that's for the people that just want to get rich. And which is cool. I don't disrespect it. Like,
so what's, like, the difference? What difference do you see in it?
The reason, like the difference, at least on a work aspect, like, that's kind of weird. I don't know what the fuck just happened with the lights. You feel me? We talk about some crazy shit, but back to, so yeah, that's strange. But on that aspect, it's just like people like me personally. I don't. If that's what you want to do, like, if that's really what you live for, then okay, do that. Like, I respect it. You feel me? I don't judge nobody. But if you do that off of a laziness tip, off of, like, think about it. What's the difference between a man and a bitch? You feel me? A man will work for what he got to do. A man will do what he got to do. A man's going to make sure he gets what he got to get. A man's going to make sure he got bread. You feel me? If you got a lady, you going to take care of your bitch. You feel me? If you want a foreign, you going to get a foreign because you real. You feel me? And then a hoe is somebody that wants the easy way out. You feel me? A bitch is somebody that wants the easy way out. That's how I see it. And then the way I look at it is, if you're selling your soul to get the easy way out of shit, if you want to be a millionaire, but you're going to give your whole life away, your manhood away, your fucking soul away, who you are as a person away, then you just a little asshole.
So what should somebody do? Like, what do you think is the right path? Because
work,
what
bro.
I've seen is like it's like popular now to like, you know, do social media antics and stuff like that, you know. To,
Yeah, work. Do what you gotta do. Like, if you want to be a demon, cool. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck it. I got niggas that's demons. I got niggas that's good with it. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Fuck it. We lit. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. I'm there. But like, when you talk about an aspect, there's a difference between being that and being somebody that like really like is looking for, because there's mad niggas in the industry that look at themselves like, yo, they young little demons and shit. And it's like, okay, that's lit. You feel me? Y'all niggas do what you gotta do. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, they're still grinding. They working. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers, Trippy Red, fucking, even Icy, everybody's working, doing their thing, making sure they do what they gotta do to get what they gotta get. You feel me? But if you're looking for an easy way out of it, just like to just not do what you feel me? Just jump into a fucking $1 million and then not have a work ethic with it, then you're a bitch. That's how I see it.
What's like something that you learned from being in a label situation that you took that was actually like positive from it? Then you took that and used it for your own stuff.
Meeting people.
Like, they taught you how to meet more people, or you just like the way that you
artist
met people?
Development, just knowing how to hang around people, knowing how to carry yourself around people, knowing how to treat people with, you feel me, the right shit, knowing how to be you. Like, all that I learned from being signed and being around different people and individuals and being around different scenes. Luckily, I was born in Deerfield, and I've been fucking with rich hoes since I was legit. So I've been around like all that shit, like all the cool luxury since I was young, because I've been fucking rich hoes since I was legit. So it's like, fuck it, like, you feel me? Yo, Chico, remember, like, I've been driving like Range Rovers and Porsches and shit. Like, when we were young, that's what we was on, because we was fucking with the rich hoes in Boca.
Is it like how do you, like, what's the difference between like a girl that's rich and a girl that's like, you know, like, I don't know, like
Nothing.
moderate?
Pussy's pussy. You feel me? Pussy's pussy. The only difference is one got money and one don't. So
Yeah,
one got a dad who drives a Lamborghini and a Porsche that I could whip, and one don't. If they come to my crib though, there ain't no difference. You feel me?
What's like your relationship situation? What's like your relationship situation now that, you know, like you're more known and more out here, like doing with the music and everything?
I'm just cool with everybody, bro. Like, I fuck with everybody. I support everybody. Every artist in Miami, every artist in Palm Beach, like, everybody's doing their shit, and it's so dope. Like, I fuck with it. Like, we're just gonna keep doing what we gotta do. Like, everybody in South Florida's a shit. Like, you feel me? South Florida got talent. Everybody around here got talent.
What do you think it makes Florida different from like Atlanta, Miami, New York, California?
I don't know. I just think, like, all I know about Atlanta is they help each other build. Over here is a lot of individuality. Like, you
Did
feel
you
me?
ever move there?
To Atlanta?
Yeah.
No. I love Florida. Like, I'm a Florida kid. Like, I'm a Florida boy. I was raised here. I was born here. No, I wasn't born here. Let me not say. I was born in Massachusetts. But when I say I was born here, basically, I was born here. That's how I feel.
You spend most of your time here. So.
I don't remember Massachusetts. I only remember Florida.
Nah, yeah.
So to me, I was like, I feel like I was born here. Like, it's just, this is my home. And like, I can't, everything. I would move to Cali. I like California too. Like, I just want to, like, I would go back and forth. Like,
do you travel a lot? Like, do you plan on traveling anytime in the future?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I want to make sure, like, I go everywhere. We gonna make sure we do shows and shit. FGC's we gonna turn the fuck up. Like, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have naked bitches on stage and
you have
shit.
A show coming up, right?
Huh?
You have a show coming up soon?
Yeah, we're gonna do the Glock 9 show.
You're excited
at the end
for
of the month.
You're excited for that?
Hell yeah. It's gonna be lit. I got new records and shit with playback. We're gonna turn the fuck up. You gonna be over there, right?
Yeah,
you over there?
Yeah.
So we gonna turn the fuck up there. You already know. You want me on stage with me. You gotta turn the fuck up.
That's lit. But what about some artists that you're listening to right now?
Lil Baby, Gunna, Young Thug, everybody. Dude, like, I can't even tell you, bro. There's so much music. Like, I'd have to like bring out my phone and go on my iTunes playlist.
Really? What's like something unexpected that people would never expect that you listen to?
I fuck with.
And if they heard it, like, what the fuck? He listens to that?
Bro. I don't know, bro. Let me see. Hold up. Give me a second. Give me like 2 seconds.
You can check your phones.
Let me see. Hold up. Let me see what's. Alright, so. There's this record I fuck with heavy. It's called Pray For Me from Adam Snow. And it's featuring OMB, PZ, and Gucci Mane. I don't know if any. I don't know. That's my shit. That's my shit. So if I'm gonna put out a song, that's the newest song that I fuck with right now. That's my shit.
Really?
Do you know that song?
Nah, I know Gucci Mane, but I don't know that song.
That's how you should listen to it.
Show it to me after.
Yeah, no, this is hot. This is dope. You see, yo, Ratchet, Brito, he didn't know that shit. You see? You see? Yeah, shit hot.
What about like some gas that you like? What are you smoking on right now?
This is AK. Yo, where the pack at? AK-47. Ratchet, what does that say on it? AK-47. I'm smoking dabs right now. This shit's crazy. You on dab? Oh no, you don't smoke right now, right?
No, I smoke.
You smoke, but you don't want the dabs. Like nobody ever wants to dab with me, but it's all good. It's all good. That's what I'm smoking right now. But like, yo, what kind of weed do we got right now? Huh? We smoke OG a lot, yeah. So we got OG right now.
What do you like to roll it in? Like, do you like backwoods swishers?
Grab a leaf.
Grabba?
No, I'm smoking no swishers.
It's straight straight dabs.
Either dabs, grab a leaf. I don't even like papers. I don't like papers.
Really?
I smoked this shit, bro. Like it was like from the smoke shop, and it was like a green leaf. I don't know how to explain it. Some weird shit. Looked like fucking lettuce. Should smell good. I've been buying that shit at the corner store.
Does the weed help you like in the studio?
Yeah, bro. It makes me relax because I have hella anxiety and shit. So it makes me relax. Yeah, like I got like a lot of like I overthink a lot. I got a lot of overthinking issues. I used to be depressed as fuck. So like, the weed makes me relax a lot and just makes me keep my mind right.
How do you when you get into like depressive? Huh?
Even my mom. I got my mom. My mom has arthritis. I let her hit the like pen. She doesn't smoke the weed, but like, cause I be smoking blunts and shit. But she smokes like my little vape pen. Like you know how you got the little oil cartridges?
Yeah.
I get the high grade shits for her, and it helps her with the arthritis and shit.
Oh really?
Yeah. So the arthritis goes away when she smokes it. I don't know.
I'll give that to my grandma, but she's like so against weed.
Yeah. Most of my family is. So I feel you, dog.
So like when you go to Brazil, like what's your message? Like when you go there?
I just want to make sure we get put on the map. Brazil got so much talent, it's unbelievable. And, like, Puerto Rico's really getting put on the map, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I fuck with it. Like, it's so dope. I love Puerto Rico. I fuck with Bad Bunny. I fuck with all the artists over there. But I feel like Brazil should, like, also be...
You're Puerto Rican, too?
No, I'm just Brazilian. I just fuck with, like, I fuck with Puerto Rico. But I feel like, at the same time, it's like, I feel like Brazil should have that love, too. No, like, yeah. I feel like, and I want to bring it out there. Soon, eventually, I'll be mixing my languages, bro. I'll be making music.
Who else is coming up from Brazil? Or who else is big from Brazil?
Bro, Brazil has a lot of people, bro. Like, there's this dude called Mateo over there. There's this dude called MC Guimê. There's a whole bunch of people over there that's, like, making, like, MC Guimê. Like, he comes over here and works with a couple people and shit. And, like, he's done songs with hella American artists. Like, these dudes are dope, bro.
So you listen to Latin trap?
They're way bigger.
Or Latin music? You listen to Latin music a lot?
Not a lot. Like, not a lot. Because I listen to everything, like, mixed, to be honest with you. So you can say a lot, to be honest. Because I fuck with Bad Bunny and all those people, and he's, like, Latin. But it's, like, at the same time, like, I listen to a lot of trap, too. Yeah. Like, shouts out Bankroll. RP Bankroll. I listen to Bankroll a lot. Like, I listen to old 21 Savage a lot. Like, I was really fucking with the scene. Like, I did a tour with Ski back in the day that, like... with Bally and shit. Yeah, what's Bally signed to? think it was I don't know. He was signing some. Stally.
MMG. Fuck.
I was thinking like the gym.
Yo, who's stylish? So, yeah, his name's Stally, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out.
No, his name's Stally, and we did a tour, bro, and
You know, I just realized, like, where'd you guys get food at? Because I just realized it's 1 o'clock. You guys oh,
Bro, it's fire.
I thought you got like Chinese food.
Yo, did they give me French fries?
Not a side of fries.
No.
Papito center.
No, but they didn't give me French fries. Bro, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get to it.
Yeah, so you were saying about your Torius ski mask, right?
Oh yeah. So we did that tour and shit. That was what, dude. All right. So the tour was cool and all. Like we all like had the Mars was with us and everything. It was like, shouts out Mars. That's my bro, and I really fuck with him.
You haven't done an interview with him yet?
Huh?
You haven't done an interview with him
Nah, but
yet?
we're going to when I go to Cali. That's my dog. He told me that we got him link up over there, and like he's really good people. I really
that's the
fuck with
homeboy.
him.
That's my boy.
Blessings, big blessings to Mars, big blessings to Ski Mask, big blessings. But listen, fucking what are we talking about?
We're talking about
The tour ski.
But no, we were just getting to another subject.
like Latin trap stuff. You were telling me about how you like a lot of trap music, about like old 21 Savage.
Yeah,
Or
no,
like-
that's what I listen to and shit. But it's like I also listen to the new school shit. Like it's, I don't know. Nowadays, there's so many different artists and shit.
What, come
I've been
closer?
listening. There's so many different artists and shit. I've just been listening to everybody, bro. To be honest, I don't even know.
How do you feel about like, you know, older head? How do you feel about like older heads that are like hating on the new music?
They're lame. I mean, this is how I personally feel about it. Like, it's like, when it comes down to a situation like that, you can't really let it bother you. Like, you feel me? Like, cool. Like, you want to hate on somebody who's young because we like this, and we also like that you're trying to portray to us. But the only difference between me and you is I accept both. And you don't accept shit because you think that this is all that we should portray. Like, you feel me? It's like, who cares? Like, you feel me? Like, people, if you don't fuck with my music or you don't fuck with the new age music, then fuck you. Like, let them do what they gotta do. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm still getting money. I'm still fucking bitches. I still got my team with me. And I bet $1,000 that most of these old heads that's talking shit, if their daughter was trying to fuck with me, or if their daughter met me, they'd probably still pipe. And that's facts.
The facts are right there.
Feel me? It's right there. Like, that's just how I feel. And it's like, shouts out to the old heads. Anybody watching this? Old heads. Like, if you like 40 or like you like 35 and shit, like, I'm not saying that you old at that age, but if you hate on us and shit, bro, and you got a daughter, I bet I could still pipe. Put 25 on it.
So like, what about like artists coming from Miami, Florida right now? Like, who do you see coming up?
FGC. Playback. That's just how I feel. I don't really like worry about other people too much. Shouts out to I support everybody. Like, you feel me? I fuck with everybody. Members only is in this area, and they all dope as fuck. Like, you feel me? Like, Splash the Naughty is dope as fuck. I fuck with him. Danny Towers is my boy, and he's dope as fuck. All these people are dope as shit. But and they all coming up. You feel me? That's how, like, they're coming up. But I really, like, right now I'm at a point where I'm just worried about my team. We got a couple artists in our team, and I'm worried about FGC. And I still support every single person around me.
Yeah.
I still support all the artists, everybody, like, that's around our area. Like, I hope everybody comes up together. Like, let's do this. let's make this place like Atlanta. Like let's help each other blow the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
How'd you link up with Icy Narco and like how'd that the whole news like video come up?
Chico
Come about?
Bean. Chico. My brother Chico just called him to the studio. He just pulled up. NASCAR Superstar played. He fucked with it. He dropped the verse on it. And then we did the video. And Beam, we sent it out to the world. And we were going to do it through World Star, but I was like, nah, I want to drop it on my page.
Did you expect it to do so many numbers? To do it as well as it did?
Yeah, bro. Because, like, I believe in that shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I believe in the work that I put out. And it's like, whether it does that many numbers or not, I'm still going to believe it will. And it's like that, the marketing on it, it was so strategic. Like, it was so just unique. And we all came together and came up with the plan and invested what we have as individuals, you feel me, together, and really made it happen. And then eventually just people blessed us. Shouts out to imdontai because he's fucking dope as shit, bro. And he showed.
I was gonna ask if you watch his stuff because that's all like, because I actually made a reaction to that video and I saw that he made a reaction too.
Yeah. I've like seen every single reaction to like that shit, and I've seen like everybody talking shit and everybody fucks with it.
Yeah, what's your reaction to it?
And it's like even everybody, bro. Shouts out to you, bro. I'm beyond grateful for your ass doing that shit too. I fuck with everybody because I like to know how people feel about it, and it's like Dante and everybody who like, you feel me. It was just. His video was more focused on Icy, but it still it came back to us. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, which is cool. Like, he still like showed love. He still talked. He still brought me up.
Cause I feel like Dante is like kind of low key. Like, he's pretty big now, but I feel like he's low key and like putting shine on artists.
He is, bro. He is.
He's overlooked.
He's like, he needs to be. People need to show that kid love, bro. People need to really appreciate him, and like really. Like, realize what he's doing.
Yeah, I was actually happy as fuck when X shouted him out and Ski when they both
need
shouted
to,
him out.
And believe me, I'm gonna make sure when I get to where I gotta get to, like, even if like, you feel me, I'm gonna remember the fact that he showed love on that because he helped me out a lot. You feel me? He helped me out a lot, and I'm really appreciative for that shit. And everybody else who did reactions to you, everybody else who did reactions, really fucking. That's just a crazy ass blessing, bro. Like, I've been working I've been working since I'm 21. I've been working since I was 14 for this shit. And all these little things, you feel me, is like what's helping me build to where I got to get to now. And now it's like opportunities are coming, and it's like it's not really shit that I'm going to talk about too much because it's not 100% guaranteed. But if everything goes as played, like, you feel me, if everything goes right, it's like I'm going to really make sure everybody sees what I mean. And like everybody sees like what I'm doing, like even the purpose of this shit. Yeah. And they're gonna fuck with it, bro.
So do you feel like you've gained momentum now? And if you have, how do you feel like you're gonna keep that momentum going?
I feel like I have, and every day I gain more because like I just keep posting different content, and I feel like my content gets better and better, and I just go out of my way to do things to make people appreciate what I'm doing. You feel me? Like, I'm not lazy with it. Yeah. And it's like, I'm gonna just make sure I'm gonna just keep it growing, bro. Like, I think like I'm just like, I'm gonna find ways to keep my music. I'm gonna start dropping more music because everybody thinks I need to drop more music, and I agree. So I'm gonna be dropping more music and shit, and I'm gonna make sure that everything I do has quality. Like, if you heard some records before, like, and like, you see what I'm saying, like, when I say quality, is like, I'm gonna make sure I do the best, bro. Like, I don't know, the whole everything, bro. Like, I want to make sure the music's good. I want to make sure the photography's good. I want to make sure the videos are good. I want to make sure my fans are good. I want to make sure, like, I just want to do this to the maximum potential. You feel me? Like, I take this shit like, this is more than just like music and money. This is I'm really like, this is like what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is like what I'm like. This is what I dreamed of. You feel me? And now it's like, I don't know. I want to make sure people understand that shit, and I want to make sure we turn the fuck up too. Like, you feel me? Like, I want to make sure, like, I want to make sure my energy's felt.
So when it comes to like dropping music, do you feel like dropping just like, just giving a couple things out there is good, or do you feel like it's good to drop a lot?
Right now, like, I'm just gonna be giving out some records, which are good records, cool records and shit. But when I do an album or like a mixtape, anything like that, like, I'm gonna put my fullest potential into everything. Like, that's when I do an album or a mixtape, like, it's just gonna be, people are gonna love it. But I'm not gonna drop anything like that until I have enough, until it's the right time.
No, yeah.
Until it's the perfect timing. When it's the right time, I'm gonna give the world what I'm my fullest potential. You feel me? Like, everything that I put my heart into, my whole mindset into.
So when someone like, listens to Matt Fuze, what do you want them to think about, and what do you want them to take away from your music when they listen to it?
When somebody listens to Matt Fuze, I want them to hopefully relate to me. You feel me? Like, anybody who, depending on the record, if you're feeling good today, then we got a good record. If you feel like smoking today, then I have a record that we can smoke to. If you're feeling upset, then I have a record where maybe we can relate. I can't relate to everybody. Nobody can relate to everybody. But I try my best to make records to where we can't, at least even if you don't relate to me, maybe you feel me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
Maybe you understand what I'm saying. And it's like, and that's comforting enough to people. Like, I really been depressed before, bro. Like, I really been upset before, and I really been like happy as fuck before, like, to where I feel like I'm the best in the world, and I really plateaued in life before. And through every single thing that I've gone through, it always leads back to the next step in life, something that I'm gonna grow with. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hopefully when people listen to me and when people watch me and when people watch interviews like this, like, if they are stuck in a situation, or if they're stuck in a scenario where they think that they can't move forward from it, or they think that they can't evolve from it, they realize that it's like, damn, this motherfucker right here been in the same spot as me.
He got out of it.
Damn, like, I'm over here like, holy shit, like, this is the worst place ever, and I can't, like, you feel me, life won't change. Like, I'm here, I've been stuck in this scenario for 6 months. And then out of nowhere, Veem, everything changes. Maybe you find a girl that you fall in love with. Maybe you find a job that you make enough money with. Maybe you find a friend that changes your life. That changes everything for you, feel me? And that's different scenarios that I've been put into and shit, and stupid shit like that. And it's like dumbass shit, like you feel me? It's like stupid little shit like that people don't realize is the shit that really made me go from scenarios to where, like, I hated
you.
Yeah, from where where it's like on a scenario where I'm like, fuck all of y'all, like, fuck this, I hate this, like, I just want to, like, shit, kill myself almost, you know?
Yeah.
To where it's like, damn, like, maybe I shouldn't do that, and now I'm grateful for everything. And now it's like, damn, we're lit. I got my whole team with me now.
So
we got bad bitches hitting us up. It's lit.
So what advice would you give to someone that's feeling that way? Or someone that's just like, they're feeling that way and they're like, want to start out making music? Like, what would you tell them?
The first step is finding out who you are as a person. Take a break, you feel me? If you feel that way, it's because you're doing too much. You need to sit down and really realize what you are doing. Take a break. Find out how you're going to find your peace of mind. Get out of that mentality. Like, if it, like, some people, sometimes if you got to put it in this way, you can't be a bitch. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like, you got to realize it's like, this is what it is. And it's like, if you don't change this now, then eventually you're just going to throw yourself down the drain. And it might be hard to change, but it's like, just do what you got to do. That's what I did. That's what most people do. And shit.
Yeah.
Chico, what are you doing with your hands? What?
Cramped up a little bit.
Huh?
I cramped up a little bit.
Nah, you got something to say?
Nah, my hands cramped up for real.
Nah, you look like you got something to say. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing.
No, I'm being dead ass. My hands dead ass cramped up. I've been holding this shit. What you mean? My ass hurt.
So, do you have anyone you want to shout out?
FGC. Shouts out Ratchet. Fucking shouts out Chico Bean. Shouts out Rachel, RT Media. Shouts out to the whole team. Like, you feel me? Shouts out fucking 6 Feet interviews. Y'all lit as fuck. Shouts out Nick.
Appreciate that.
And play that too. That's the whole like. That's really what I gotta say. Shouts out to the whole team.
And where can they? Oh, we're gonna say?
Not and IMG Studios because we right here. We in here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they sure
You know what? Before we end it, like, tell me about that situation with IMG. You want to put it out there? Or?
No, we just working right now. I don't really got much to say about that right now. We making music.
No, yeah.
I don't really know. We're just working. We're working, making records over here.
So what are your like your next steps? Like, what are the next plans you got?
To be honest with you, we're just working on a project over here right now, and then hopefully, once we're done making these records, we're gonna see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm just making songs, cooling. And then aside from everything that we've been talking about, because we've been on a hella, like, you feel me, emotional, fucking deep talk,
Yeah.
all of that shit,
Going deep in your.
to the litness, you feel me, to the reality of the situation, what we're on right now. Shouts out Ratchet, we making hella songs. We've been fucking getting badass hoes around the area, and we've been fucking just...
Wait, so who are some artists that you would want to, like... Who are some artists that you would want to get on a song with?
Bro, I don't even know. I've been so focused on, like, on records that I've been working on. I'm not really thinking about any features.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to do singles. I want to get singles out.
Or like any dream features? Like, yo, I got this person on my
I'm gonna
song.
eventually get a record. Like, bro, I want to get big ass records. I want to get records with Young Thug, Drake, fucking Future. Like, I want to get records for everybody. I fuck with T Grizzly heavy, with Meek Mill. Yeah, so hopefully we can get some records with them.
Yeah,
Should be dope.
for sure. So where can they find you at?
Instagram, Twitter, fucking YouTube, anywhere. If you look up Matt Fuze, that's my name. You feel me? Like, you could just MATTFUZE, and bam, that's right there. You could Google me, and I'm like, you can see how.
The first pop up.
Yeah, if you Google me, it's just like all my shit's over there. And then, like, now I'm gonna start dropping some records and shit, so it's gonna be lit.
For sure. So it's been 6 feet with Florida Zone. Matt
Gang,
Fuze.
6 feet, y'all already know. I fuck with you
We
already.
lit.
Yeah.